Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Wednesday edition. Man, we are live, and I'm so glad that you showed up because I can't tell you how much value you're fixing to get tonight live right here, right? So, what I want you to do just to make sure that you can hear me is go ahead and log into the comments below, get those fingers working, right? Because during this awesome training that we're going to be going through tonight, you're going to want to ask some questions if you have them because now's the time to get them answered right. One of the things I specialize in is taking people who are stuck and getting them unstuck so that they can get on that road to success, right? So if you're seeing us for the very first time, don't worry about it. I'm going to introduce myself and everybody else who's here joining me here tonight. So don't worry about that at all. If you do know me and you came to hang out, thank you so much. I see Jennifer Hill's already logged in. Just log in, everybody, and let me know where you're from, and if you feel comfortable with it, throw a picture up there. You know, see what you're doing. Like make a funny pose or something. You know, just do something crazy. Step outside your comfort zone because you're absolutely going to love the amount of value that you're going to get tonight right here live. Right, so you just can't beat free, and that's what we want to do is provide some free value to you so that you can walk away tonight knowing that you have a very important tool that is going to help you find more success in your business, right? Besides that, we're going to be talking a little bit about some other tools that you're going to need on down the line, right? And you're just going to get some awesome value. I mean, if you walk away from this hangout tonight and you say, Jeff, I didn't learn anything, feel free to message me on Facebook. Feel free to get with any of us on Facebook, and you know, we'll try to straighten you out and try to let you see how important this stuff is because no matter what business opportunity you might be in, you're gonna be able to use this in any type of online marketing that you do. This is the most crucial, important step that a lot of people skip or don't know about or just don't know how to do. So what we're going to be talking about, obviously, is how to create a free custom capture page. And you're going to be able to create more than just one page, so you're going to get to create unlimited free custom capture pages. We're going to be walking you through step by step by step live here tonight how to do just that, right? Johnny, I know, has some stuff prepared for us, and it's going to blow your mind because this guy, and I don't have any kind of people just on here. Johnny is my cousin, right? So he has put together one of the most successful funnels for Empowered Network. And if you're wondering what that Get Access Now button does, that gives you access to Empowered Network and the Klaatu blogging system so that you can start branding yourself with that blogging system. And it gives you access to the affiliate program so you can make money while you're learning how to blog if you don't already know how, right? So this is a key ingredient in your online business, right? This is something you must have because it's going to allow people to see how professional you are, right? Because you have your own blog, you know. So you're going to get to do a lot of amazing things once you have that, right? So if at any time you say, hey, man, I want to drink the Kool-Aid, right? I want to get in this thing and do what they're doing. Feel free to click on that Get Access Now button. No matter if you're here from my list, Johnny's list, Sandy's list. I'm going to introduce you to the two amazing guests that are on here tonight. And a lot of you already know my cousin Johnny, but you may not know who Sandy is, right? So Sandy is a very awesome person, and she is someone who realizes the importance of investing in your business, right? Investing your time, investing money, investing different things so that you can see that success and be on the road to that dream lifestyle that you've always wanted, right? But before I just dive into everything, hey, let me get y'all to unmute your mics. And Johnny, say what's up to the people, man.
What's going on, guys? I'm super pumped, right? Because you know, just coming off a high from last night, and me and you've been working and masterminding all day, and just to get to do this hangout tonight with you and get to show you guys some cool stuff, get to teach Sandy some cool stuff literally live. I mean, I love doing that because it's like an over-the-shoulder thing, right? And people need that in this business because even people that's been doing this for months, you know, they miss certain things, and how certain things, guys, the easiest stuff, right? The stuff we look at every single day, by just tweaking that in your business just a little bit, you can literally change the game in your business. And I speak this from experience because that's exactly what happened to me, right? I tweaked some things in my business, and it took it to a different level, and it's just catapulting. It's climbing. So definitely, I'm glad you guys are here, man. I'm super pumped to deliver some awesome value. Jeff's right. I got a couple things going on tonight, so you guys make sure and have a pen and paper. Be ready to take some notes. You can screenshot some stuff. I've got a short little PowerPoint I am going to show. Feel free to take screenshots, stuff like that. More importantly right now too, guys, what I would like for you guys to do, as just a request, is right above these videos, above the video you're looking at right now and down at the bottom, there's some buttons on there to where you can share this page. You can share this Hangout on your social networks, on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Pinterest, on your LinkedIn. Do that right now, okay? Just do that together right now. Take 5 seconds and do that, because if you've got any type of following with marketers or anything like that, they need to hear this stuff, okay? So just make sure and do that. And other than that, sit back, relax, like Jeff would say, grab your favorite cold frosty beverage and get ready for some value, man, because we're gonna definitely deliver it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the next person I want to introduce is Sandy, and Sandy, like I said, is somebody who takes action in her business, right? She understands what it takes to actually succeed online. And those of you who are here from Sandy's email list, welcome, welcome. You know, if you're here from anybody's email list, they obviously thought you were important enough to get this free training, right? So congratulate yourself just for taking action on being here, because that's what Sandy is. So Sandy, say what's up to the people and say, you know, a little bit about yourself if you want to, and you know, we'll get this thing rolling off.
Okay. Can you hear me first? Just making sure I
Yeah, we got it loud and clear.
Okay. So I'm happy to be on this Hangout, and I don't really like to do YouTubes and all that, but I'm learning from Jeff, and I'm going to be learning from his cousin too, how to do, you know, get out there, because that's what it takes, and you really have to want it. That's the whole thing with this business, is you have to want it bad or don't bother, right? So I started in March 2015, and some of the stuff that Jeff's teaching me, the MIDS pages that we're going to be doing, my sponsors don't even know about that. So everybody has different things to offer in this business that can help us. And so Jeff definitely is a good resource, and I'm going to be hanging with him a lot to learn and to teach you guys too. So is that good enough?
Hey, that's great. That's fantastic. And yeah, definitely, you know, hang in there and plug in, you know. And, you know, actually the reason, you know, besides the fact that me and Johnny are family and we're business partners, we've built this thing together from the beginning, right? Johnny, you'll learn in Johnny's story later on, you know, how long it took him to actually start making stuff happen online, and how long, and you'll learn in my story how long it took me to start making things happen, and why, you know, how you can eliminate some of those frustrations for yourself, right? So just crack open, like I said, like Johnny said, crack open your favorite frosty cold beverage and get your notepad out. You're definitely going to enjoy what you hear tonight. So let's just go ahead and jump in this thing, and I'm going to go right back to Johnny and let Johnny tell you a little bit about his background, how he started marketing online, kind of what he's doing now, and I'm not going to spoil anything. So Johnny, save that special thing for the end if you don't mind. Don't let anybody know like right now, because if they know, they're just going to go crazy, and I want them to be able to pay attention to get the value that we're going to drop. So
I got you.
So yeah, just tell, you know, just about your background. You know, just tell your story, man.
Yeah. So those of you that don't know me, and maybe you've never seen me before, and I know I'm scary looking, so just try to bear with me. I'm going to give you some good value, so that should make up for my looks, right? Okay. So just stick with me with it. But those of you that don't know me, you don't have a clue who I am. My name's Johnny Sherwood, and I live here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And like I said, Jeff's my cousin. He's not only my cousin. Like you said, we're business partners, and and I like to think we're closer than cousins, right? Because I mean, I can relate with this guy on such a personal level with, you know, this business and just personal stuff, that he's more of a brother to me, and I'm very thankful to have him in my life and in my business and going on this venture, on this road that we're going on. I'm so thankful for that. So yeah, Jeff's awesome. So definitely anything Jeff says, y'all make sure and listen to him. But guys, listen, I come from a place to where I know about the struggle of coming online. All right. My background before I came online was I owned different types of automotive repair shops. I managed different shops for, you know, these big automotive chains like Firestone and Goodyear and Free Service and stuff like that. But it was something where I wasn't really happy. And at this point in my life, I was in my 20s. I was having kids. I was married, and I wasn't happy, man. Like I knew I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. Even though I was able to, you know, provide for my family, and even though I was living the day-to-day grind that we do if we have a job, I was not happy. And I made decent money too. Kind of sum up how my automotive career got ended was the businesses that we owned, it just wasn't ran the way it should have been ran. Business got really slow, and had I known the online knowledge that I know now, that I've learned in this business back then, I could have saved my business, my offline business. But I had no idea anything about online or anything like that. So the business winded up going out of business, right? It winded up closing down. I was left in a lot of debt. I was left owing state taxes, federal taxes, payroll taxes. I was left owing lease payments, right? I wasn't even able to finish out my lease on one of my buildings. So it was a really hard time for me, and I wanted to create freedom in my life, right? But at the same time, we got to live, right? So what do? We just get a job, right? And that's exactly what I did. And what happened is I wasn't able to support myself. I wound up losing my house. It went into foreclosure. I wound up getting divorced. Just a lot of things started going crazy in my life. And, you know, what I did, and a lot of you may look at this and you may think, oh, God, he did that. Yeah, I turned to the streets, and I went to hustling, and I went to, you know, selling drugs and making that fast cash and that quick money. And I started living that lifestyle that I wasn't proud of living, and I didn't want to live it. But at the same time, it was a way for me to take care of what I had to take care of at that time. But in my mind and like in my heart, I always wanted to make money from home. I always knew it was possible. So I started doing some research. I started trying to find different types of companies, what was working. And this was back, like I said, 2006, 2007. So I didn't know a whole lot about online, right? One of my first home businesses that I ever got in was with a company that was a personal development product that they sold. And it was a good product. You would make a $1,500 commission off of it every sale, and the product sold for like $2,000. So the commission structure was really good. You got awesome commissions. But this was before driving traffic on the internet was easy, right? This was before that. I was literally sitting in front of my desk. Countless hours, man, calling people, prospecting them on the phone, cold calling. And just getting hung up on, getting cussed. I felt like a freaking telemarketer, and that's not what I wanted to do either. I didn't want to be a telemarketer. I wanted to find something that was automated. I wanted to find something that was going to give me freedom in my life, not something that's going to tie me to a damn phone or a computer all day. Okay? And that's exactly what this business we're in allows you to do. Okay? And you get access to it when you click that Get Access Now button below. You get access to the exact same business that we're in and the community that we're in. Okay? So just know that throughout this hangout. But with that company that I started with, it made me realize that I could make money from home, right? But I wasn't able to sustain that business. I got tired, honestly, their marketing tactics. This is what I did. I went to the shopping malls. I went to places like Walmart, Target, you know, just these big stores, and I went to their parking lots and I put flyers on their cars with a 1-800 number on it and a little, you know, a lead magnet, if you will, or a catchy headline, trying to get leads, trying to get people to buy my product, buy my business, and I just wasn't successful at it. And there was a reason why I wasn't. It's because I sucked at it. It's because it's not what I wanted to do. I wasn't passionate about doing that. I wasn't helping nobody, right? I wasn't doing that. I was trying to get that sale. That's all I cared about, was getting that sale. and that's why I wasn't successful at that. So I would wind up, guys, just going and getting different jobs and stuff like that, and kind of just doing a little job hopping for a couple years. I finally did settle down with the company for like 3 years, and what sucked about it was I was in a good position. I was a service manager at a big franchise repair shop, and I got laid off. 3 years in a freaking row, man. 3 years in a row I got laid off at Christmas time. One time was like a week before Christmas, and I couldn't even afford to buy Christmas for my family. Right, and that, I would have to say that is really when I was just like, you know what, I'm going to figure out how to do this home-based business. I'm going to figure out how to come home and create freedom in my life. So I started buying different products. I bought so many damn $47 products, $197 products, $497 products, $997 products, $1,500. So many of those, not even funny. And looking back on it, like, I know why it didn't work. It didn't work for a couple of reasons. It didn't work because the products that I had were either crap, right, full of empty promises, full of hype, full of bullshit, or they had value in them, but it wasn't complete. It wasn't everything I needed. The value they were giving me, I didn't even know what the hell it was because I wasn't trained right. I didn't know what they were giving me. I didn't know how to make it work. Like, they were giving me step 20, and I'm down here at -2. You know, does that make sense? You know, so it's not that the products weren't no good. It's that not that they didn't have value. It's that I didn't know what the value was at that time. Looking back on it now, I can look and I can see, what it was. But just a lot of different products, right? And I started following people. And I started watching what different people were doing, and I was the person that was looking for a free way to make money online. I wanted to make money online with investing as little as I could because I didn't have it. I was struggling, right? I was struggling, and I wanted to do it for as little as I possibly could. So I started researching free ways to make money online, right? Free ways to like get traffic. And I found certain people that I just related with, and that I would start building a relationship with, that I would do stuff like comment on their videos and just try to get interaction to see, is this person real? Are they going to answer me? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we all want. We all want that support. We all want to know that somebody's going to be here if we have a question or we need help. And that's why we have these hangouts every week, is so that you guys can come, ask your questions, get them answered live, and move on with your business. Because the faster you can move on, the quicker you're going to get results, right? So I found a guy that I really just related with him, right? I related with his story. He was a guy about my age, and that's how I originally found Empower Network, was through this guy. And he had a really good funnel. I'm not going to say his name, but he had a really good funnel setup. He had a really good program that funneled into Empower Network, right? Empower Network was the vehicle. His funnel was the engine, right? That's what it was, right? And the problem with it was the way his funnel was set. The techniques that he trained were like paid techniques. They were like doing like ad swaps and solo ads and CPAs and stuff like that. And I didn't even know what the hell that stuff was, right? Let alone did I have, money to throw into it, and I didn't even know what it was, right? I didn't have that. So I still continue to follow him, but what I needed a mentor that was going to teach me how to do free traffic. I needed to find out how to do free traffic strategies, right? And that's what I found. I wound up eventually finding that. I got involved in a system that had some really good training in it, and I was able to start generating a lead. I was able to start. If you don't know what a lead is just a person. It's a person, and I was able to start generating leads into a business, and I even made a couple of sales, right? But again, it wasn't enough to where I could just quit my job and come home and never go to work again, right? It wasn't that point, but I was making a couple sales, and I had to wind up going back and getting a regular job after I got laid off, and because I got kids, right? I got child support. So I gotta have it paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to not going to jail over it. So I had to go back and get a regular job. But the problem is while I was laid off, I had lost my driver's license. child support took my driver's license. So I wasn't able to go back and get a job as in the automotive field, because in order to work at an automotive shop, you have a driver's license. So I wasn't able to do that. So I had to step out of my comfort zone and go work a totally different trade, a totally different job. And, you know, it got to the point to where I guess I fell back into complacency, right? I fell back into that, well, my child support's paid, I've got some money to run around on, I'm living. I mean, you know, I've got an apartment, I'm surviving, you know, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? And I continue to still follow people, right? My people that were having success. And I'll just be honest with you guys, I got sick and tired of watching. I got tired of watching everybody else making money online, people that were younger than me, people that were uglier than me, people that were, you know what I'm saying, just all makes and models of people, guys, making this money online. And I thought, I'm done. I'm tired of watching. I'm going to take action, and I'm going to make it work. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to do exactly what they tell me to do. And that way I know if it don't work, damn it, I tried. I did everything they told me to do, come hell or high water, right? And that's what I did, guys. And that's been probably about 6 months ago that I came into this business seriously. Let me emphasize that to you. Seriously. Because, guys, if you're not serious about your business, I'll just be real with you, you are not going to have success. This is a business, and it requires serious people that are going to take serious action, that understand that when you invest in your business, that you're investing, that you know you're going to get a return on your investment, right? This is a long-term business. This isn't a fly-by-night. This isn't something that's here today, gone tomorrow. Okay, this is a business that's going to be here today. It's going to be here 10 years from today. It's going to be here 20 years from today. I plan on passing this business to my children. That's how powerful this is. This is my legacy that I'm leaving. It's not just my business. This is my legacy I'm leaving for my family. And that goes into understanding, you know, why you're doing this business, guys. Because if I never understood why, and it took me to have to do some real understanding on how serious life situations get to understand why I was doing this and to make that why strong enough, right? Money, guys, listen, money isn't big enough why. Sorry. If you're watching this right now and you're thinking, I'm doing this because I need money, that's why I'm doing this. It's not big enough. It's not. Dig deeper. Dig deeper and find a reason that you will never give up. Dig deep and find a reason that no matter what comes into your way, no matter how hard it may seem to get it figured out and get it done, you know, whatever it is, you have to have a why that will never let you give up. Not now, not 6 months from now, not 6 years from now, not 10 years from now, not ever. You have to find that. If you don't have that, then I'm just like, you just need to go home and click off this page right now because you're wasting your time. That's just the reality of it. Okay? So that's how I came online. I sit and I got tired of watching people having success, and I decided to jump in and take action and do exactly what they're doing. Now, when I say exactly what they're doing, guys, I don't mean I go to their blog post and I copy and paste it. You know what I'm saying? What I mean is I model after what they do, right? I find leaders in this industry. A leader. They're all over the freaking place. They ain't hard to find. All you have to do is go opt in on their email list and do exactly what they're doing. That's all I've done in my business. That's all I teach my people to do, is do exactly what the leaders are doing. And when you do that, guys, you're going to have success, right? And if you've never been to an event with Empower Network, it's a good feeling, ain't it, Jeff? It's a good feeling when you're talking to those leaders, and those leaders say, so what are you doing? And you tell them, and they look at you and say, you guys are freaking geniuses, right? Like, it's a good feeling to know that. And it's like, they say that. You want to know why they say that? It's because all we're doing is what they're doing. We're copying them. We're modeling exactly what they're doing. and we're getting the success. It's very doable, guys. It's very doable. So it's a matter of you just taking action. But yeah, so I felt like that went forever, dude. but I wanted to give you guys an idea of who I am. So.
No, man, it's absolutely perfect, man, because people need to understand that, you know, if people like me and Johnny and Sandy can do this thing, you can absolutely do it, right? You know, no matter what life circumstances come your way, you have to have a vision and you have to have a reason why you're doing it that pushes you, that motivates you, you know, that drives you towards doing something, right? That's what's going to keep you going is the reason you're doing it. And for me, it's my kids. You know, that's like Johnny, you know, I do it so that my kids can have freedom, so that they don't have to ever struggle the way that I did. And I guess that'll lead me into my story. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. You know, when I first came online, I was a broke college freshman, but you have to understand a little bit before that. So let me start there and lead you up towards that way, and then I'll tell you kind of, you know, the road I've taken to get where I'm at right now. And that way you'll be able to more clearly understand who I am and why I do what I do, right? So back when I was a teenager, I used to get in a lot of trouble. I used to, I've always been a person that said, I'm going to do what I want to do, and the rest of everybody else can just fall in line. I don't really care. I'm going to do what I want to do no matter what, right? So I've always had that unstoppable attitude. But I used to use it for negative things instead of putting it into positivity and influencing the people around me, right? So I was the class clown. I was the guy that would stand up and do crazy stuff in class just to get a laugh, and that caused me to get suspended from school a lot. That caused me to you know, fail classes and this and that and the other. Was just because I thought I needed to fit in with everybody else. I didn't have my own voice. I didn't, you know, I just wanted everybody to like me, right? But then, you know, as I started growing older, I just continued that pattern of self-destruction. You know, I was in and out of juvenile as a kid. Then that pattern of self-destruction eventually led me to a 4-year prison sentence. So I spent 4 years of my life in prison, and people ask me all the time, what was the hardest part of prison, you know? And I never tell them that it was having to fight for my life or having to watch my back and seeing people get stabbed and beat up and everything else that goes on in prison right in front of me, you know. That was never the hard part. The hard part was the visitation that I would have to have with my son and my family, because I had I had a son right before I went into prison, and I had to watch him for 4 years of his life grow up right in front of me, and that was only once a week, and basically it was like maybe once a month if I was lucky that I got to see him. Because he couldn't always come and visit every weekend, right? So when I did, it just absolutely broke my heart, because he was always bigger than he was the last time. He was always talking more. He always, you know, there was always something new going on with him, and I was missing out on it because of the decisions that I had made led me down the wrong road, down the wrong path, and that absolutely was enough to make me want to change my life. You know, if you've ever had a kid grow up right in front of you and you said to yourself, man, where did the time go? You know, I blinked and my you know, my middle son just started kindergarten this year, and I'm like, man, that's crazy. But the great part is that I've gotten to stick with him every second of the day throughout his life, thank God, because of the choices that I'm making nowadays, right? So back when I was sitting in that prison cell, I decided, you know what, I'm going to better my life. And they used to have a library, so I'd go to the library and I'd read all these business books. Well, when I got out of prison and they said, hey, your time's served, you paid your debt to society, we're going to let you go now, I decided that I was going to try to go get a job, and I couldn't really get a job anywhere. Ended up working for a Taco Bell, managing a Taco Bell for $8 an hour, so I was getting paid crap. And I said, you know what, I want better for my life. I want better for my own life, and I want better for my kids. So only way for me to be able to do that is to go to school, right? So I went to college. And went and I just got started in the business administration program, but they told me if I stayed a little bit extra, I could get a bachelor in accounting as well, so I did. So I double majored, and I have a business degree in a business administration and a bachelor in accounting, right? So I graduated with a 3.82, magna cum laude, top of my class, and then I got accepted into the Alpha Beta Kappa National Honor Society, right? So with all of these accolades, education, and experience, to top it off, I went to a private school, right? So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go out there and get me a good paying accounting job or a good paying business management job, or I'm going to start putting these degrees to work. So I went out and passed my resume out to about 100 places, and you know, it was loaded down with my skills and qualifications. It was a professionally written resume and all that good stuff. But when I would go to fill out the application for the actual position I was applying for, they always had that box: check yes if you've been convicted of a felony in the last 7 years, check no if not, whatever. And I always was honest. I checked that box, and so I would get calls for interviews. But whenever I would go in for an interview, they would always say, you know, they would break out a legal pad and say, well, tell us about your past. Tell us what you went to prison for. And, you know, these were based on decisions I had made like 7, 8 years prior to even going on these interviews, right? I was an 18-year-old kid. And at the time, I was about 28 when I finished, when I graduated college, right? So there was a good 10-year span in between now and then, and all they still wanted to know was my background, right? Well, let me skip back to where I first began, which is when I began my online journey into wanting to make money online, because, like I said, I was working at that Taco Bell, and I wasn't making crap, so I needed a way to support my family. I mean, about 2 years after I was released, I had my second son, and then 3 years later, we had another one, right? And so I've got three boys of my own and a stepson that I you know, take care of. So so I've got to make more money, right? So I started looking for online opportunities, and when I first came online, I knew nothing. I was just like some of you watching right now, and I didn't know how to build websites. I didn't know how to get traffic to those websites. I didn't know anything, right? So I ended up spending about 12 to 18 hours per day online. Bought all these $47 products that promised me the world, and at that point, you know, I was just like everybody else who first gets started. I was just looking for a way to make money as fast as I possibly could, because I wanted to be able to support my family. That was my goal, was to make enough money online while I was going to college to support my family. Well, when I came online, I found out it was a lot harder than I expected it to be, right? It took me 1.5 years to even earn my first commission. And I only got that commission because of sending friends and family over to my website to click on the ads that I had placed on my website from Google, right? So I said, man, there's got to be a better way than this. So I got involved in the Amazon affiliate program, and I got involved in the ClickBank program. Then I started doing a lot of affiliate marketing for a lot of other places, right? So I became an affiliate for all these companies, and I said, man, this is where it's at right here. I created multiple streams of income. I started getting some really good, you know, using the training that I had been going through for years to start ranking websites in the #1 position on Google. So I developed a skill set to where I could drive free traffic to everything that I was trying to promote, right? So I learned all that through SEO. So I've been through a lot of training. I've been through, you know, a lot of those crappy $47 products that Johnny was talking about. And, you know, I had built up a really good 5-figure affiliate business. Well, little did I know that Google was going to come through and just start slapping people left and right. And unfortunately, I was one of those people, not because of anything I was doing wrong, but because of the sites I was building on, everybody else was doing it wrong. And so it was kind of like the domino effect, right? If I'm going to hit that first domino, I'm going to take everybody down with me, and that's what Google's attitude about the whole thing was. And so if you talk to anybody who's been involved in online marketing like I have for the past 7 years, they'll tell you the same story. You know, it used to be really, really easy to rank on the first page of Google, right? So when that happened to me, I had already made the decision that I'm going to just work online because I'm tired of going to these interviews. And tired of getting people judging me for what I did in the past. I'm sick of it. I'm just going to work online. I don't want to work in a cubicle anyway. So that's what I did, right? And I had already made that decision whenever all my stuff got slapped and knocked down. So I basically was back to square one, right? Back to square one, and I said, man, and I tried a few things, but nothing seemed to work the same way it did before, and so I said, man, I'm just not going to do this anymore. It's just too much of a Google's changed everything, and it's just I give up, you know. And I went out and I got a job working for $10 an hour at a sports bar flipping burgers. Didn't really like the atmosphere, didn't like the person I was becoming, couldn't stand the people I was working with. They just had a different outlook on life, different approach to life. They had been there for like 3 to 5 years, and that's all they ever wanted for themselves. Matter of fact, they are still there to this day. Because they don't want anything better for themselves, right? And so I did. So I ran into Johnny, reconnected with Johnny, and Johnny said, hey, this is what I'm doing. I looked at the video. I liked what I saw. I said, yeah, I'm going to do that too. Because literally when I got inside the system, it had all the tools and training I needed to kind of take off with it. And from the years and years and years of skills that I've developed, I was able to actually generate my first sale in my first week, right? So I immediately jumped in and started building an email list, started generating my first few sales, you know, but I was able to take off with it because of the things I had already learned, right? But what I loved about it is that you could take somebody who doesn't have any experience, who's brand new, put them into the system and say, hey, go watch this video right here and understand what your next step is, you know. And it kind of just has a whole different approach to training so that it makes sense, right? And Johnny's going to be talking to you a little later on about how to create your own custom funnels, and what that is a way to collect leads and then feed them through a funnel system, right? So really, you know, once I got involved with Empower Network, love the community, love the love the people who are willing to reach out and help, because a lot of businesses are missing that. They don't have the support that you need. They don't have a complete system. They just kind of say, here, pay us this amount of money and we'll generate you some sales on autopilot. Well, that shit never works. I can promise you that, right? Unless you're willing to go out and work hard and invest in your business wisely, then nothing you do is going to work, right? There is no such thing as no push-button system that's going to work magically overnight, right? So the way I actually ran into Sandy was, besides we went to a network marketing event that our company hosts every 3 months, right? So we were out in Las Vegas, and we were just kicking it there at the Red Rock Resort and Spa. A beautiful place. If you've never been, you definitely are, you know, robbing yourself of seeing just a beautiful structure inside and out, right? So, you know, you definitely have to come and start hanging out with us if you get involved, right? Because we all get together at these places and we share ideas, and that's how we really build up, is by sharing ideas with each other, right? So I ran into Sandy out there. I told her about one strategy that I had been using to build my business up, and so she was like, man, I definitely got to connect with you, and we found each other on Facebook, and so she, you know, we started connecting. I started showing her some stuff, and she started implementing it. And you know, so those of you who are out there watching on Sandy's list, who came here from Sandy's email list, you know, that's how fast things can happen, is those connections that you make, right? So that's why you definitely want to plug in and start getting to know some of us, is because you never know who's going to be able to help you. Sandy's not even on my team, but we're a community, so that's another important aspect besides having a mentor, is being involved in a community and plugging yourself in, right? So it's through those networking opportunities that I'm even fortunate enough to be in the position that I'm in right now, and I've been able to find some really awesome mentors from New Zealand named David and Pam, and big shout out to you guys. I know you're out there watching, and hope I'm making you proud, right? Because it's through this whole Empower Network that I was even able to connect with those people, and my life has been different ever since, right? My life has absolutely changed, and I've been able to learn all of the things that I need to learn in order to, you know, to help other people, right? So I couldn't help other people like Sandy if I wouldn't have taken the time to learn the things that I needed to learn to be able to help her, right? So that's absolutely possible for you once you get into Empower Network or anything else, right? But yeah, I see Johnny is ready for us, and he's got his PowerPoint pulled up. So let me stop talking real quick. What I'm going to do here at this point is turn it completely over to Johnny. Johnny is going to be working with Sandy. So Johnny also coaches people, and me and Johnny are kind of helping Sandy out to get her put on the right path and make sure that she's successful, right? So this is what you came here for, and if you've stuck around this long, congratulations, because we are now to the fun stuff, right? We are now about to get down to it, where you're fixing to learn a lot. So make sure you have your notepads out. I cannot tell you enough how much what Johnny's fixing to tell you is going to make all the difference in the world to you. And then I have something else to tell you, which is a way that you can take an extremely fast shortcut, jumpstart your business and get on the right track right away, not have to wait and struggle and struggle and struggle for months and months like a lot of people do. So combine what me and Johnny tell you, you're going to get extreme value, and I'm just loving it for you because I wish somebody would have told me this kind of stuff 7 years ago when I first started. So Johnny, man, with all that being said, dude, I know you're going to provide these people with enough to walk away from to go out and start generating some good leads and stuff. So I'm going to turn it straight over to you, man, and you just take it away, all right?
Yeah, cool, man, cool. So, yeah, dude, like this is awesome, right? Because just like you said, I wish somebody would have showed me what I'm about to show you guys and what you're about to learn right now years ago. Because had they done that, I would be at a much higher tax bracket, right? I would be at a much higher tax bracket. So I just want you guys to understand that what I'm about to give you is 100% value. This is stuff, guys, that people charge almost like $200. We'll say $197, right? Because that's the going price on the internet is $197. So we'll say $197 worth of value that you're about to get right now for free, okay? And I'm giving you this. I'm doing this training because I genuinely do care about your success, okay? Like Jeff said, whether you came from my email list, his email list, any of our team's email list, Sandy's, we want you to have success. It's crucial, right? Because I understand what it's like to be in a situation where you have no choice, right? And when you put yourself in that situation, you're amazed at what things can happen. So, yeah, I want to get into this training. Feel free, all right? So feel free to take screenshots. I'm going to try to deliver this the absolute most kind of over-the-shoulder best way that we can. I do have a little short PowerPoint that I'm going to share with you guys. Just to kind of lead you into understanding what a capture page is, okay? And if you're someone that's watching this right now and you are, you're brand new, you don't even know what a lead is, you don't know what a capture page is. A capture page, guys, is basically a page that has a form on it. It's a page to where you can go and enter in your email address and you get redirected to an offer, right? And more than likely, guys, when you entered in your email address on that page, it was because that page was offering you something. It was offering you some type of value, maybe a free course, a free PDF, a free MP3 file. It was offering you some type of value that you wanted, and you exchanged your email address for that value. Okay, a lot of you watching this, if you're on an email list, you've went through that process. Okay. So that's all a capture page is, okay? And I'm going to show you here in just a few minutes how you can create your own custom capture pages, how you can actually separate yourself from everybody else, right? So like inside of Empower Network, inside of most programs online, most businesses, they have their own generic capture pages. It's basically a page that any type of affiliate, any type of new affiliate can come and use. And you get it with the, it comes in with the price that you pay and everything. Usually those are pretty good converting capture pages. The problem with a lot of that is when you get a lot of new affiliates using the same capture page, people get used to seeing that capture page, and if they've said no to it by looking at it that one time, chances are they're going to say no to it the next time, right? So you want to stand out from the marketplace. You want to stand out as a marketer, and you do that by creating custom capture pages. And listen, I understand a lot of people a lot of people, when they get in the custom capture pages, when you tell somebody, oh, you need to create your own custom capture page, they freak out, or they don't know, oh God, how am I going to do that? And what I'm going to show you guys how to do it is literally, you don't have to know any type of coding, no type of HTML. You don't have to be a super duper techie person to do this. And I don't know what Sandy's skill level is as far as techie wise, but I'm going to literally show her how to create her own custom capture page live right here in front of you guys. So make sure and stick around, take some notes, feel free to screenshot or whatever you want to do. I want to get into what a capture page must have, okay? And basically, guys, I came up with these 5 elements that every capture page, every effective lead capture page must have, okay? So just try to take some notes, or like I said, take some screenshots, and I hope you guys get some great value out of this, okay? So one main thing with a capture page, in order to get it to convert, in order to actually get it to to get that person to enter their email address, is you want a killer headline, right? You want to write a clear, concise, compelling headline that's persuasive, right? That's going to offer that person something that they want, so that they'll give you that email address, okay? Something like a free trial, or a free download, or register for some kind of free event or something like that. Offering some type of value, okay? That's really, really crucial in my opinion, because if you don't have a good headline, then chances are your opt-in rate is going to be fairly low, okay? So it's really important to have those good headlines, okay? You want to have, after your headline, you want to have a brief description of the offer, okay? You basically, and this is a really, really short description. I mean, literally 1 to 5 sentences, okay? But you want to be giving some type of idea on why this person is opting into your list. Are you giving away a free training course? What is it? What is this training course going to teach me? In just really short sentences, right? And it's good to start with a question that they may have and describe how your offer is going to help, right? So try to put yourself in the place of your actual prospect, of your lead. Try to put yourself in that place and look at the problems that are going around, okay? How can you solve that problem? How is your offer going to solve a problem? Okay, that's one thing too, guys, and I don't want to get too off topic, but I want you to understand this business is about solving people's problem. It's not about recruiting people, right? You're solving problems. You're not just recruiting people into a business. You're solving people's problems. You're giving them value. Okay, that's what people want. That's what they need. That's what they're looking for. You be that person to give to them. Okay, ask them a question. Ask them questions. Explain the value proposition. Include different types of different bullet points on what the problem is specifically going to help them. What is it going to help them solve? What's their problem going to? How is your product going to solve their problem? On a good capture page, you can do 2 different types of capture pages, right? One way of doing capture pages is you can have a video, right? Some people have videos that are, they may show a little bit of income proof in those videos. They may show just being able to relate with someone in a video. And video capture pages are high converting, but they're pretty. When you have a good image on there, it's pretty good. So I don't see a huge difference in using a video or not. So my capture pages personally do not have video on them, right? I don't have video on them. And my capture pages convert anywhere from 32% to 45%, okay? So that's pretty good. An industry average on capture pages, guys, is usually between like 17 and 20%, okay? So if you've got a capture page that's converting in the upper 20s, 30s, that's usually around where the average person is, and if you can get above that, then you're just crushing it. Okay, so just kind of give you an idea on where those stats should be at. But you want to have offers with images or videos that have higher conversion rates, right? That they can actually see what they'll be getting. So if you can have a video and actually kind of explain what it is that the person's going to be getting, actually kind of walk them through a back office of your business or something like that, so they can see what they're going to be getting, what kind of value are they going to be getting. Maybe show them a little bit of the training section in a back office or something like that. Okay, so people just want to see what they're going to be getting. this is something that's really really cool too. This is something that you really need to just pay attention to, because the navigation links. Okay, there should be no type of like little menu or navigation links. You don't want no distractions to take them away from your offer. Okay, you don't want links at the bottom of your pages and you know, to distract your buyer. Okay, so you want to remove all the main website navigation menus, the home, the about us, the blogs, etc. You want to remove the website footer navigation, remove the company logo navigation, you know, to the home page if set up. Okay, so you want to make sure and just remove. You want the simpler you can keep your capture page, the higher it's going to convert. Okay, so just understand that. And it's really cool, man, if you can get social share buttons on your capture pages. This will allow like your visitors to go and like share that page with their network of contacts, right? Like on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, you know, hell, anywhere online. So it's good to have that those buttons on there. If you can get a capture page that's going to work for you to go on there. So that's pretty much my PowerPoint there, and I hope I kind of whizzed through it, and I hope you guys. I hope you guys got a little bit of value out of that. It's stuff that's really as common sense as it may seem. A lot of people, they don't get that and they don't understand it, especially if you're someone that's new. You know, if you're someone that's new, feel free to go back and watch the replay of this and you know, look at what I did and take your own screenshots and stuff like that, because I know it was it's a lot, and if you're someone that's new, you may not even had a damn clue what I'm talking about. And again, that's okay. You're not alone on that. Okay, I promise you. I can remember a time watching Hangouts and I was like, "What he say? What? A capture page? What?" You know, I remember that. So I know there's people out there that are like that, and it's cool. You just have to learn it, because this is a learning business, and you need to understand that too. You know, every step you take in your business, you're taking that step because you've learned something new. And really, guys, it's as simple as learning, doing, applying, and you know, sharing. You know, learn, do, teach. That's the way this business is. And you know, if you're somebody that might not think, well, I can't be a teacher, it comes to you after you do it, after you learn it, because you get confident about what you're doing, right? You know what you're doing is working, and you can help other people. And that's what it really ultimately, that's what we want. We want to help other people. We want to put, you know, that's what this universe needs, for crying out loud. It's not just about, you know, the online. This whole universe needs to be like that, just helping other people. If we'd all just help each other, you know, be successful, the world would be in a lot different place than what it's in right now. You know, but there's so much greed and everything else going on. People are just blind to it. But anyway, so yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of teaching, I want you to you know, teach Sandy how to build a capture page using the MITS system, which is, I know you know a lot about that. So Sandy has it.
Hey,
hold
on,
up
I'll be right back.
she's
I got scratched
going to share her screen, and so while Sandy's doing that, you know, when she shares her screen, walk her through everything that she needs to do to set up her own capture page, basically. So just walk her through all the steps of how to connect your autoresponder to it, you know, how to put in an image, things like that, so that you know, everybody can learn together, because that's what this is a community of people learning together. So Sandy, when you're ready, just share your screen, and that way Johnny will be able to see what you see, and he can give you guidance on how to do, you know, how to do everything that you need to do.
Okay, I'm ready to share it now.
Okay. Go ahead and share it. And you know, while she's doing that, I just want you guys to understand that we're going to literally just take this from scratch, because I want you guys to understand really how simple this is, how easy it is to really just do it, because it's not complicated at all to do, for sure. All right, so you will have to kind of bear with me, because I'm not, like, I'm looking at this on my computer, but I don't have a mouse to move it. Oh, I do have a mouse to move it too. Okay, cool. All right. All right, you with me there, Sandy?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's go to what we're going to do first. Okay, so basically Sandy's she's created her account, she's logged into her MIDS pages right here, and we're ready to create a custom capture page. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to templates. Okay, you're going to go right there to templates. All right, right here you've got a bunch of different templates at the top here. Okay.
Yeah.
See where it says all templates, it says sales, it says opt-in, it says webinar, it says thank you, it says other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is awesome. I'm just going to tell you right now, like the way that these are all, you know, all categorized, and the designs, the themes of them, I mean, they're really, really cool, man. So you can see pictures of them right here. This is a webinar. I actually use this webinar Hangout page right there as a registration page. But you can see different types of capture pages, right? So one of the first things, like myself, what I would ask myself, Sandy, is what source of traffic are you trying to get, right? So ask yourself who your direct audience is going to be. Are you going to be, you know, focusing more like on Facebook marketing? Are you going to be focusing more on YouTube marketing? That's all taken into consideration. Whenever you're doing your capture page, because you want everything to be congruent, okay? You want it all to run together, all right? So it kind of goes into where, like, for me, when I do mine, when I get my traffic from Facebook, for instance, my Facebook post, okay, that I post into different types of groups and different communities and stuff like that, my Facebook post has a picture on it, has like a logo on it, right? That same logo is also a background on my capture page, okay? So it's congruent. When that person comes from Facebook and they've clicked that link and they see, okay, this is the logo that he had on his post, and this is the same picture, they know that it's congruent. It's the same person, right?
Right.
And like my post, for instance, okay? So like when I set a post out, that post, for instance, my post is how to generate 10 to 25 leads every single day using Facebook for free. Here's my 5-step training course, right? So that's my post that I post on Facebook. Well, that's also a headline that's on my capture page. So again, in a sense, when they click on my post, they're already clicking on my capture page, right? They've already made that commitment because they already like what I'm offering. So they click the link to come from Facebook to my capture page, where it's in a sense the same thing, but it's just on an opt-in page, right? So they're going to give me their email address. That's how you get serious people, because you know that you basically know that they're going to do it, right? They're going to give me their email address.
Right.
And so it's just all congruent. You want it to be congruent, okay? And that'll just come, like I said, all you have to do, if you're sitting here and you're watching this and you're like, how the hell do I do that? Find a leader of somebody that's doing it and do it. That's how you learn how to do it, okay? And that's up to you to do that. That's your job to do that. It's your business. So you have to reach out and do that, okay? Find a leader and model them, okay? That's how you learn how to do that. It's exactly how I learned how to do it. So you'd want to find out where your traffic's coming from. So what type of marketing do you do, Sandy, primarily? I know you said you blog. I know you dabbled in a little bit of paid.
I was going through putting people to the total funnel system and just getting them into Empower Network.
Okay, yeah, okay, so great. That's exactly what I do from Facebook, right? That's exactly what I do from Facebook. So what I want to do is I'm just going to walk you through and set you kind of, in a sense, a funnel just like I've got, okay? So that's cool, because you're feeding them into the same system, so it'll work. So it'll be really, really easy for us to do that. It won't be a problem. So all right, so let's find a theme. Let's find a capture page that you're going to like, okay? Let's find something that is pretty simple, so that we don't, it doesn't take long, even if you want to put pictures in. I don't know what type of pictures you may already have on your computer, if you're ready to plug those in right now or what, but we can find, there's different types of capture pages, okay? So one of them that I use, go up some, Sandy. Let's see here. This one right here that says Simple Opt-in Page Center, right here. over to your right. Yeah, that one right there.
Okay.
Go ahead and click on that. That's one I actually use. This one, it converts it like 44% for me. So we'll take me to template. Yeah. So we'll just start it out like this right here. Okay.
Okay.
So you can see right here, this kind of gives you an idea. This is what's cool about this too. This is what's so newbie friendly about this, because you can get an idea on what you need to do and where you need to put it, right? Everything that I just talked about is set up just like this right here, right? So there's not much that you really have to do. So what I would do, Sandy, is I would look at what is a problem that people have online. Right? What is an issue? What is an issue that you have online? What is your issue?
Well, most people need leads and traffic to get the business going.
Exactly. So what I did in my business, and I'll just share it with everybody, and I'll share it with you. What I did in my business is, let's just say with my Facebook marketing, and I do YouTube marketing as well. But I don't want to get into the whole video marketing thing with this. I just really want to keep it simple. I just want to give you exactly what I did. Okay, so there is a software that's called the Ninja Blaster that we'll kind of go into a little bit. But you need to get that software, okay, because it will really automate your business and make it. You'll be getting leads on autopilot. I'm telling you. So you need to get that. And if you're watching this right now, you need to get it too if you want to copy exactly what we're doing. But we'll just focus on doing this capture page right now, okay? So Sandy, do me a favor, open up a new tab, and let's go to Google. Go to google.com.
Okay.
I like that image. Sweet. Okay, search for what we want like a background image. So search for like Facebook background images or something like that. In the Google search bar. There you go.
I'm just gonna put. Do you have anything specific? Because I can
just pull up Facebook background images. I want something from Facebook, because that's where we're going to drive traffic. We're going to drive traffic from Facebook to this page.
And can you hear me? Because what I normally do, once I go to my images, we try not to do anything that's copyrighted. So you can go over here to the search tools and go to the usage right, and then go down for labeled for non-commercial reuse. And that way you don't have to worry about anybody. It's like a $700 fine if somebody does decide to do it. But these are all free. All these ones you can use.
Sure. So
that's perfect, Sandy. Thank you for bringing that up. That's perfect.
Yeah, that is really like you learn something new every day, right? You just taught me something, Sandy. See there? So we want an image that is going to be congruent, right? We want something that's going to be same colors, same kind of theme, same something. So find something that's just similar with Facebook if you can. Like just find something with the same theme colors,
okay,
or something. Just something, it doesn't have to be nothing flashy or anything.
Let's just try, like you said, we'll put Facebook images. So we're just going to do exactly what you said to put Facebook background.
Yeah.
And that way, exactly what you said. And then we'll go over here, search tools. I just always do this so I don't get in any trouble.
I understand. It's not a bad thing to do at all.
Okay.
Not a bad thing to do at all. Okay, so let's see if we can find something here. Scroll down.
And some of the choices are limited when you do this. But there's
okay, hold on, right here, where all the Facebooks are, right here, the little F, yeah, right there.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, save that.
So do you want me to copy the URL or?
Just save it to your computer and
okay.
Yeah, just save it like that. That's what I do. I keep things simple. It's easier to do that to me.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So go back to Mitt's pages.
Usually just get rid of there. Okay.
Okay, cool. So if you click, I think you can click on the background here. Can you click on that background? What I do is where it says your logo, click on that your logo right there.
Okay.
And go up here and hit hidden, hide that. Hit OK. All right. So here, let's do this first, okay? The first thing you want to do is give your page a name. All right. So if you want to name it Facebook or whatever you want to name it, you can just give it a name. And it's going to automatically pop up as the page URL too.
Okay.
Okay, so hit save. You always want to try to save for sure.
Right.
All right, so if you go to let's go step by step. Okay, so go down here to page settings.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay, this is a way that you can optimize your capture page to where, I mean, you could essentially get it ranked in the search engines. Okay, this is just somewhere where you would put a page title in, and you would just give it a description and keywords and stuff like that. You don't have to fill this out right now. I mean, it's a good idea to do it, but you don't have to do that right this very second, just for the simple fact that for time purposes. So just X out of that right there.
Okay.
And go. It's got all kinds of different options here. You can go colors. You can change the fonts. You can do a bunch of different things. But if we just keep
Johnny,
it.
what about that? Hey, Johnny, real quick, just what about that yellow box that allows you to connect it to your autoresponder?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see it highlighted there. You're right. Okay, so so this right here is how you would actually integrate your autoresponder from Aweber or from GetResponse or somewhere like that. You would actually, this is where you would integrate that form. And pay attention to what it says right here, okay? It says, please insert only raw HTML version of your embedded code, okay? So at this point in time right now, what you would need to do is go to Aweber. All right, so go ahead and go to your Aweber.
No, hold on. No, go up there where it says other and click on that drop down menu and select Aweber.
It's not up there. You have to go.
Oh, is it not up there?
You just go.
Well, normally it does say it though. I was in another one where it just said Aweber or GetResponse. I don't know why this one doesn't say it. But I guess you can do the HTML code.
Yeah.
I think you actually have to do that in your settings on the main dashboard of the MIDS pages. It's in your settings to integrate it with your Aweber.
Mine's not integrated, so that's why it's not. Like, I just go get the raw HTML.
Okay. Well, yeah. Show her how to do that. I'm sorry for interrupting, man. I thought I could be helpful. So that's obviously why I'm not giving the training, because Johnny
I think it's easier for people to do where they don't have to do the HTML, because I know when I see that, it's like, oh God, you know what I mean? Like, I would much rather just select it, integration, boom, done.
Right, yeah.
Well, I mean, and
settings on the MIDS pages dashboard.
If you want to go to the dashboard and do that, we can. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, let's go back to that. Do I just go back, right?
Yeah.
X this out.
Just X out. Just go back to my pages or wherever.
Sorry about that, Johnny.
It's all good. I mean, it's a good point actually, because I mean, you're right. A lot of people see that HTML and they freak out about it. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
Go to the email services down there, where it says email services. There you go. That's where you'll connect it at. I'm sorry.
And then Aweber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who you got, right? You use Aweber.
And then connect to Aweber.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's it. Allow access.
Allow access.
Oh, that's
sorry, Johnny. I'll let you take back over, man. I just wanted to try to make it simpler for everybody watching.
You're cool. Yeah, this is simpler. I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. I've done that because that's how I was taught to do it, was to take the raw HTML and switch it over. So I mean, it's cool. That's why I never integrated it, I guess. Honestly, I probably haven't even opened up where it says email services.
Well, I can. Do you want me to do that later and we'll just test? But
no. Go ahead and do it.
Go ahead and do it now. Let's just do it now. Let's get you set up right.
I just gotta find my my Aweber thing. I just set up a new password and stuff today.
it's a good idea to, like, I always keep like a pad right with your passwords on it. Jeff told me that.
Sure. Okay,
All right, cool.
so we're good.
So that should be good. So let's go back to the pages then. Okay, it's right there. So just go to edit page.
Oh, don't go. Well, I was going back to templates. No.
Just go to my main pages.
Go to my midst pages, yeah, because it's already saved. See it right there, Facebook. Just hit edit. Just hit edit page.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So if you click right here where it says free MP3 download.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. This is something to where you're going to want to. Did you click on it?
Like, can I hide it? Hidden.
Yeah, you can hide that if you want.
And what about that?
Okay, we want that. We actually what you want is you want a headline that's going to catch people. Go back because you actually want to show that that headline because we're going to put something there.
This one?
Yeah. So see down below it where it says free MP3 download.
Right. So
this is where you want to offer something, right? You want to offer your people something. Okay, you want to offer the people that are coming to your page some type of value, just like how they're offering a free MP3 download.
Well, give me an idea.
So what we'll do is we'll basically just model what I did. Okay, we're going to create you a 5-step course as well. Okay.
Okay.
We're not going to do all that tonight on the Hangout, but we're going to do that. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to say something in the sense of learn how to generate targeted leads.
Does it need to be capitalized?
No, it's fine like that. For free.
And then probably bold it.
Not all of it. Don't bold all of it. You can. I mean, you can. Can you change the color? Yeah, you can change the color. So take let's say take where it says free. Take free and make it a different color. Something that's going to.
Where is the color?
Make it red right there.
Okay.
Make it red.
Don't really have red. They have orange.
There should be.
No, this one don't really have red. That's right.
That's crazy. Okay, well, just orange is fine. That'll be fine. You just want it to look good, and you know. So down below that.
Leave the exclamation point behind free.
Yeah.
And write more.
Put the exclamation point right there. Okay. So back on your page here now. Hit backspace.
Why?
Hit backspace.
Okay.
Okay, right there. That's good.
Okay.
Hit OK.
Okay.
All right. So save it.
Okay.
I only say save it every time you do something because you don't ever know computers really, right? You don't want to get a whole page together and then something happen, like your battery die on your laptop or something, and it not save it. So that's the only reason why I say save it. So click where it says 29 sources to generate more leads for your business.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to do away with that. And we're going to say
learn how I generate targeted leads on 100% autopilot.
There you go. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff's the copywriter. He should really be giving this part of the training.
Oh man, no, man. It's good. It's good.
Can you repeat that? Learn how I generate what?
Targeted leads on 100% autopilot. Put the autopilot all in caps. Sorry about that.
That's what I was thinking.
Just makes it stand out more. There you
Oops.
go.
Something. So should we do this in color too?
Uh,
Do you
I
want
don't
to
know. We'll change it and see what it looks like. I mean, you can always change it back. If it doesn't.
Change the 100% autopilot. Change the whole 100% and autopilot
Yeah.
to the same color that you have for free.
And then bold it.
Yeah, and then bold it.
Okay, let's go back and bold it. I missed the one. You have to be patient with me
No,
here.
you're fine, huh? You're fine. It's cool.
Okay, got it.
All right, awesome. See if I was gonna say something.
Yeah, we can go back to it. I just want to see what it looked like.
Okay, yeah, go back to it and see if you can hit enter before the 100% and take it down. Just see what it does. Just click right before the 1. Just click.
Right here. Just you
Uh-huh.
want this down one?
Yeah, see if it'll move down.
I also, yeah, it will. I just am thinking that color's not dark enough. The autopilot, it's too light on here. You see it? That color? Over here?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Just change it to another color, that orangish color that frees under.
Yeah.
And that way it's all congruent, you know, it's all the same color.
Yeah, it might be that color. Let's see.
Hit OK.
I was going to say, why didn't it change? Okay. And
There
maybe
you go. That's
do you want it larger font?
I don't know. What do you
No,
think,
you're
Jeff?
fine. You're fine
I
with
think
that.
that's
I mean, if you want to make the 100% autopilot larger, but
Yeah.
you know, if you want to bump that up to match the same case that the free is and all that,
Yeah, that would look
but
good.
it's really not that huge of a deal because people are still going to read it just fine. So,
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, don't get me wrong. As long as you have the points that we're talking about, people are going to read it, right? They're clicking on it for a reason. We're just going to do away, or no, hold on. We want to keep that on there. Click the button where it says register to receive free download.
okay.
Okay. We're going to change that to what should we change it to, Jeff?
get access now.
Get access now. Sounds great.
Do you want it in caps or not?
Yeah,
all in
caps.
caps.
And then put like 2 little arrows after it. 2 or 3 little arrows. Hit shift and then the brackets that go to the right. You know where those are at?
Well,
On the
are you talking about like these arrows?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And hit OK.
Okay, cool. So on this form right here, we don't really have much to change. You can click right here where it says enter your first name and email to receive your free download now.
But I don't want this MB. I don't want the download the
We'll
MB.
change all that. What you just changed it on the other page. It didn't change it on this one yet. We got to go to this now.
Okay, so here we are.
Yeah, so click on where it says enter your first name and email to receive your free download.
Okay.
You can change that to a free traffic course or free 5-step training. Series. Put series after it.
Serious after
Series. SERIS.
series. Okay. It's like, okay. Why did it fold that?
Click out of it and see. It may not. It just may because it's out of the box.
Oh, okay. Let's just say okay and see what it. No, it's still. And a lot of times Jeff said last time not to do the first name, just to do the email, but
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, delete that first name because there's not a spot to put the first name in. And really, capture pages that where people just have to enter their email, they convert a lot better than what they do if you have a name and email. So that's why I use the ones that where I just want the person's email. That's my ultimate goal. I can find their name out later.
And the way that you guys did it, I don't know if since we're still live, I just did a capture page yesterday, a very simple one, and it converted 30%.
Yeah. Put enter your best email.
Okay. Is that good enough?
Capitalize. No, yeah, that's good. That's good. And then click the button where it says download the MP3. There you go.
Say okay here first, though?
Yes.
Okay, and then this one.
Yes. And we're just going to put get access now. Same thing.
Okay.
Hit OK.
Let's say save, because what is it? Is that what we put? Enter a valid email here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
You can leave that.
And then what about the privacy policy?
Down at the bottom, yeah, if you go back, if you just X out of this.
You want to keep that there, is what I'm saying?
Yeah, leave that there.
Okay. You want me to X here?
Yes.
And we did save, right? I just want to make sure.
Yes.
Okay, success. Because I just want to make sure. Okay.
Okay, cool. So
What about that background image, Johnny? Is that the one you want to change to?
Well,
I'm sorry, I'm probably jumping ahead of you or something,
well,
man. But
I was looking. Some of these pages will allow you to change the background, and some of them won't. Okay. So I don't know if this one is one that where you can or you can't. To be honest with you. But you see down here, okay, you see the email box right here, and then you see down here at the bottom, like at the base of the computer right here, where it says privacy policy, terms and condition, copyright, stuff like that. Down at the bottom, below that.
Oh, I don't see anything else.
You don't see that?
Oh, I see it now.
Okay. It says privacy policy, terms, conditions, copyright. Take all that off. So just highlight it, click it, and then hide it up here. Just go to hidden.
Oh, hidden. Okay. Do you have to do each one separately, it looks like?
Yeah, you got to do them all separately.
Okay. I barely saw that there.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that capture page right there. I mean, it coming off Facebook even, just like that would probably convert anywhere from 35 to 40%. Like it probably seriously would.
Well, you say to make these kind of ugly and stand out, and don't make them pretty at all.
Who says that?
Mars from marketing.
Okay. Well, this is the way that I do it. Okay.
It's good. I mean, what I'm saying is, if you put a background image and make it all fancy, it gets less.
Right.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, you want it to be unique. You want it to be, obviously, you want it to be unique, and I think that's really what's key to making capture pages convert for you is for somebody that's looking for a solution.
Here it is, the background image.
Okay. Put that background image in that we got.
Okay. Cool. So upload new image, and then it should be. Oh, I passed it. There it is. There we go.
See, I like that.
Man, that's looking good. That's looking good.
I like that for sure. So yeah, definitely save that. This page right here is going to convert really well. So something's not right? We need that background where it says learn how to generate targeted leads. We need that needs something. It needs to be a lighter color or something, right? Would y'all agree?
It looks, I don't know, it looks okay to me, but I don't
Okay.
know.
Well, I mean, and the
I
thing.
like the background. I don't like the orange text.
I
think
don't either.
you
Yeah.
change
I was thinking the orange could be blue.
either change the orange back to white or
Yeah, I agree.
some other color. I think that's the only thing that stands out to me. Unless you can get that same shade of red that matches that button right there.
I don't think you can get that. Just make them back white.
Well,
I would just go back white, honestly, or you could try blue if you want to, Sandy. Just experiment with it.
yeah.
And that's
Right.
what's cool about doing this
There you
stuff
go.
live right now,
That
man,
works.
because
That-
you guys
that-
get to see exactly how it is. Yeah, I like that a lot better.
Yeah, that works a lot better.
Yeah.
It matches in. It meshes in with the background.
Okay, so we're gonna do.
We're making sure you get this completely right because this is the same capture page I want you to be sending your leads to.
This is just over the shoulder coaching, man, at its best, really, because you get to really just get walked through how to do this, and I'm going to do the same thing with helping you set up your funnel too, Sandy.
Okay. So that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that looks good, right? I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So yeah, so why don't we preview it, and we're going to test it real quick. So go over here to preview, and hit the Get Access Now button. And just, I don't know if you have a dummy email address or whatever.
Can I just test it to mine or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah. Make sure it's going to go over to your Aweber, and so you're going to show an opt-in. You always want to test it. Anytime you, get started with a new capture page.
Hold on, just a second. Hold on. I don't think we went back and connected this capture page to. I don't think we went back and hold on. We're skipping a couple steps here. Hold on, just a second. Exit off that real quick and
Go back to continue editing.
Go back to edit the page. I'm sorry, it won't.
Up here, you can click continue editing.
There you go. All right, go back down to where that yellow highlighted option is over on the left in the drop-down boxes. Let's make sure it's connected to Aweber first. That way,
Yeah.
Where is that at?
Go back up toward the top.
It was the very first button, I think.
Yeah. Let's see here. It should say email integration or something like that.
Opt-in form integration right there.
Yeah, that yellow highlighted one, I think.
This one? Oh, I can't really see it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Hit that.
Okay,
Now,
cool. Yeah.
select that drop-down box. Now select your Aweber. There you go. And then go down. Click on that drop-down box. Select your list, or select your web form. I guess it would be web form 2. I think is the one we have set up for you right now. We'll actually give those a name so that you can tell them apart. But select that web form 2.
The first two are my other group that I just did today, and then this one's probably yours, right?
Or just go to select any of those. It don't matter. Whichever ones you want to select. All right. Now for your thank you page URL, and this is another part that we'll talk about deeper into coaching when we set up your funnel. But for now, just put your blog address in there for now.
Okay.
And basically what that thank you page, just for the people who are watching out there, basically when you put in that thank you page URL, what that's going to allow you to do is redirect your opt-ins to anywhere you want them to go. Right.
And right now, you're not ready to put that thank you page URL in, because the way we're going to set your funnel up is we're going to set it up. We're going to be different. So we're going to actually create you a thank you page to actually start, to kind of build you a little bit more rapport with people as they go through your funnel. So again, that it's all congruent. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be changing that thank you page later on, but I just want to just put that in so that other people can see that this is where it redirects you to.
Right.
Just for now, right?
Huh?
Just for now, we'll do that.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so now that's going to put an opt-in on your list. So now go to publish. And hit OK.
Now are we gonna? Well, we were gonna preview it first.
That's fine. You can still preview it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how you can see the actual. I'm gonna show you how to get the link that you're actually going to be sending to people that you want to opt into your list. So we're gonna knock out two birds with one stone just for the purposes of time.
Okay.
So after you publish it and everything's published, then go to back to your dashboard, and then go to go. Let's see. It should have. I thought it should have brought up a window, but go back up to the top of the screen,
Up here?
or make. Is there any kind of way to get back to the dashboard from there, like above what I'm seeing right now, in the same window?
I don't think so. You mean back to my templates?
Or maybe you have to give it a page name or you gave it a page name. Okay. All right.
And did I save? I'm just gonna make sure I saved everything.
All right. Save it and yeah, go back up to your templates.
So just.
Oh, hold on. Stay on page. Stay on page.
I'm too fast.
Oh, it already exists. You got to change the page name. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you. So stay on page.
So we have to edit this.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
stay
click
on
stay
page.
on page.
Okay. So we need to name it something else.
Sandy's
Yeah, just
Facebook.
put Sandy. Just put after Facebook, or you could just put Sandy's success formula.
There
Put
you
that. There you go. Just put that. That's fine for example purposes. We'll change that later on. And now
Yeah,
go
you
to
can, you
save.
can change it.
Do both of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Now just hit save.
Already exists.
Wow. All right. So type in 2237 after that. And that's just a totally. Yeah. There you go. Just hit 3 sevens. There you go. That's just a totally made up whatever.
Lucky 7.
What the hell? There's no way that page name still exists.
Put your initials.
I know that's it. Well, let me.
Put Sandy's success formula. Put that.
We'll try the initials for just quick.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe that. I think
There's no way.
yeah, I think that it's talking about like something else. So you might just need to refresh or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try to refresh it.
Because we know that that's not true. So we found a little snag.
It's just a little snag though.
We've been saving it all the way through the point, so just hit reload page.
Okay. So let's.
Reload that again over. Yeah.
I'm trying. I don't want to copy and paste. I'll just go back into it, and then we'll just go look at it
That's fine.
All right. That's cool.
because it's acting kind of weird. Somehow not liking the MITS page.
Take out the Peak Digital behind that. Like, just go to midspages.com.
There you go.
There you go. Oh, hit that. Yeah, there you go. That should work. What the hell?
Well, what happened?
Connection refused. Let me check down here. No, I'm set up.
Try just like you said, go to midspages.com.
It's weird, huh?
Hey, you know what though? This is a good learning experience for everybody watching right now because stuff like this happens, right? You just have to keep on going. You can't get frustrated with it. So we'll get it figured out. We'll do whatever we got to do. Try just Xing out of that tab.
Hey, look at all that.
It's all good. It does that on everybody.
Yeah, it does that.
That's cool. Okay, I'm just trying again because I don't know
There you
why
go.
it's giving it us so much problem.
Oh, it's Mids Pages, so
Yeah,
yeah, never mind.
Just go to midspages.com.
Yeah, that's what I put, and it's
It's auto-filling it in. Just stop it from auto-filling.
There you go. Try that one. Huh.
not wanting to today right now.
It may just be because you're on the Hangout, so
That-
Yeah. So That is weird. I bet you it is. Probably because the hangout's going on too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so but you got the gist of it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you understand where we're going with it about being congruent, about making sure that you having that good headline, you having that good that offer to give them, right? So our offer is going to be the 5-step training series that we're going to create, and for you, that's going to be custom for you, and that's going to allow just a lot of different things, man. And we'll actually, we'll go into some of that maybe on some later hangouts and stuff like that, but we're definitely going to get it going, and I'm excited, man, because I know once we get that funnel up and going for you, it's going to really change some things for you. So I'm definitely excited that we're doing it for you for sure.
Same thing I do, all that cool stuff.
Do what? You can stop sharing your screen, I guess, if you want to.
Okay. That was fun. Don't put me on there. Put me down there.
Just put me down there.
I don't want to be up here.
But yeah, so I mean, it's not hard, guys. And if you're someone that's watched this and you understood that, I hope you guys got some value out of what we've been talking about. I know we're going on like an hour and 36 minutes, man. So if you guys are still watching this right now, it tells me a couple things, right? It tells me that one, you obviously relate with me, Jeff, or Sandy, right? It tells me that you are someone that's serious. You're serious enough to take the time to come out and watch this hangout, to be involved, to be engaged. Hopefully you took some notes. Hopefully you got some screenshots, right? Hopefully we've helped you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And I always tell people, man, I don't care if there's 100 people watching this hangout or if there's one person watching it. If we can help one person, guys, with anything, that's going to help them go forward in their business, then this whole hour and 40 minutes we've been on here has been well worth it. And that's the way that I look at every single hangout that we do. I don't look to, try to solve everybody's problems. I'm trying to solve one person's problems. I'm trying to help one person at a time, whether you're on my team or not. That's irrelevant. I just want to help people. That's what me and Jeff both want to do. That's what this business is about. And you'll find out really quick when you start helping people, that's when you really start getting a change in your life. That's when you really start taking your business to the next level. So, so guys, look, if you're serious enough to stick around with us, then I don't understand if you're not involved with anything, why would you wait? And just take action with it, right? You need a vehicle to drive, so take action with it. And Jeff, man, I'm going to let you run this thing and take it on because I'm super excited with what you're about to tell us.
Yeah, man. So, yeah. I'm sorry, Sandy. What was it?
I was saying thank you for all his expertise.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I told you, Johnny's an expert at this stuff, man. And Johnny, like I said, I wouldn't just have Johnny on here just because he's my cousin and business partner. I have him on here because he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. So I need for him to help the people that come and hang out with us on Wednesdays, right? So. Johnny takes massive action. He gets some excellent results. And so speaking of something that Johnny can offer you is after you get your capture page created, right, and you start playing around with different ones and figuring out which one converts to get you the most opt-ins, what you need is a sales funnel. And so this is a series that you can set up one time, right? And this is what Johnny specializes in, is he helps people to build sales funnels, right? And Johnny actually put together a very high converting sales funnel because once you capture that lead, you don't usually know what to do with it, right? What do I do with this lead now? What do I do with all these leads I have, right? Then you have to put them through that funnel. And what Johnny's done is he has created a very high converting sales funnel, and he wants to help other people with that, right? He wants to make sure that everybody is set up in a position of success. And he wants to make sure that everybody has the potential to make sales like he makes, to have the same success he does. It's his way of paying it forward, and so he is a sales funnel creation specialist. And right now, I think that I was able to cut you a good deal. Just I got the family special for you, right? I got this family special for everybody out here watching. Well, it ain't really for everybody because Johnny can literally only handle so many people, right?
Yeah,
He
I'm
can't.
probably realistically, like I'm probably to get it done quick. It's probably going to be no more than 5 people because you got to think we're helping Sandy too. So
Right,
5 people.
right. So you heard it, 5 people. I got you the family special. If you need and you do need, there's no if about it. You need a sales funnel to start converting your leads over into sales, right? And if you're wondering, well, Jeff, how do I even get leads, right? And Johnny told you one way to get some leads off Facebook. If you caught it, if you didn't, go back and watch the replay. It'll be up for about the next 48 hours. I'm probably going to stash this off here. But it'll be up until then. So if you didn't catch it, then go back and do it then. But I'm going to be talking to you about how to get some leads here in a minute. But yeah, Johnny can handle 5 people to help you set up an absolutely high converting, insanely high converting sales funnel, right? And he's doing that at the family special price of $297 for 5 people only, right? So if you're interested,
really too, it's like it's not only am I going to help you set it up, I'm going to help you create it. So you just need to understand that it's not something to where you're going to be just doing anything by yourself. You're going to have help. I'm going to be there to actually create it for you.
Yeah, so I mean, like me and Johnny actually is who I turn to help me create some sales funnels sometimes, right? So Johnny, like I said, it don't get much better than what Johnny knows about sales funnels. If you're looking to convert your leads over into sales, and so like I said, for the next 5 people only, it's $297. You can get in touch with me on Facebook. Is probably the best way to reach you, right, Johnny? Or email
sure.
or something like that.
Just Facebook.
If you want
That's
to,
the best way to get a hold of me.
Huh?
Facebook is the best way to get a hold of me.
Facebook. So drop a link to your Facebook profile in the comments when you get a chance, just so people will be able to get a hold of you. And that way you can jump on. Johnny will actually jump on a Skype call with you or a Google Hangout just to find out what your needs are and kind of discuss what he can provide for you, right? So like Johnny was saying earlier, all you have to do is go out and find people who have problems and be the solution to those problems, right? And so a lot of people, the majority of people, have problems setting up sales funnels, right? Because it's in your mind, it's a very complex thing, and it can be if you don't know anything about it. And that's where Johnny he helps you to skip that learning curve and say, hey, guess what? I've got something that's really working good for me right now, and this is not only how you set it up, but here, let me help you set it up. So, you might want to take advantage of that before 5 people do, because I guarantee you, before this replay is even snatched off here, then 5 people will already have filled up Johnny's capacity to help you, right? And if there's anybody that can help you one-on-one, it's definitely Johnny. As you've seen, he ran through that kind of quick and still helped Sandy set up a capture page in about 20-30 minutes. And once you get the hang of it, you can set up your own capture page in like 10 minutes. It just takes really getting the hang of it, right? So once you have that capture page in place, then you're going to need to start driving traffic to that capture page. There's a few different ways to do it. You can do it through video marketing, making YouTube videos and then leaving a link back to your capture page. You can do it through Facebook marketing, where you post a link to your capture page. I don't recommend you use your personal Facebook for very much, putting your capture page link, because people are going to get wore out and tired of you posting it. They're probably going to hide your post, so I don't recommend you do that. But if you're somebody out there who sees the opportunity to build fast and you don't want to take forever to do it, then there's also paid traffic, right? And that's where I come into play. Is I actually have a solo ads traffic business that I send high quality solo ad traffic to your capture page, right? And if you ask any leader out there, I work with several leaders in several different companies. So I'm not just tied to Empower Network, I'm tied to several different companies, so I know what's converting in damn near every major MLM company out there, network marketing company out there. I know what's converting. So that's how I'm able to send such high converting traffic over to your offer and help you to get leads and sales, right? Um, I also offer free capture page critique. So I'll go over and check your capture page out. I'll say, hey, you know what? Let's change this and that so that you have a better chance to get more leads. Also, I will create a custom capture page for you that I know will convert for your offer, right? So it's a custom capture page that's directly for your offer, and then we run the solo ad traffic to it. Now I have a few different packages to choose from. You can choose from my buyers list traffic, which is made up of people who have already purchased products like Make Money Online products, things like that. They're already proven buyers, so there's no tire kickers there. There's nobody there that's going to waste your time. They're going to see your opportunity for what it is. And Sandy will tell you, Sandy actually bought a solo ad from me the other day. And Sandy is somebody who struggled to get leads for about 6 months, right? And she said she came to me, and that was her problem, was she was trying to get some leads, right? And so I said, okay, this is the fastest way you can do it, is to get a solo ad. So what I did was create her a custom capture page, and then we sent the solo ad traffic to that capture page. She ended up actually making a sale off that ad. Her very first online sale she made off that solo ad, you know, and she was able to get a ton of leads, right? She said they just kept filling up my inbox. They just kept filling up my phone, you know. And I said, how many did you get? She said, too many to count. So that's absolutely the fastest way to jump your business off to a good start. And it's the shortcut way, right? It's the way that you can immediately invest in your business and start seeing immediate results, right? So if you're somebody who says, hey, man, I really want to do this, but I'm unsure on how to even get people to my capture page, that is the best way to do it, is through solo ads. And I have the best buyers list traffic out there, right? So there's tons of testimonials on my page, and you can actually go check that out on the orange button below that says Get Quality Traffic. So if you click on that button, you're going to go over to my solo ads page. Johnny actually bought a solo ad from me last week. Johnny, hey man, what type of results did you get off that?
Dude, you're talking about Sandy's testimonial, and I just want to jump in because, shoot, man, hold on one second. I'm echoing bad. Mute out for me. Okay, there you go. But I did. I just wanted to jump in because I did. I bought a solo ad from Jeff, right? And I think it was like 100 clicks, and man, I was amazed by the quality of traffic. It really, truly, it blew me away. I was, I can't even say it without smiling, man. I got 5 front end sales, right? 5 front end sales, guys. Made my money back plus profit. And again, I'm not sitting here saying, you know, my results are going to equal your results. Okay, everybody's results are going to vary. But the point is the traffic is good. It's good quality traffic. If you've ever tried to deal with paid traffic before, you know a huge problem in this industry is people send fake traffic. People send robots. People send, you know, different types of things that you know, they can enter in their fake email addresses, right? It's not. There's so much bad traffic out there. When you can find someone that you can trust, right? When you can find someone that you know is there for you in your best interest, okay? They're not just here for your money, because the reality of it is we're going to make money whether you spend it or not, because people spend money, okay? And we are experts at pointing out people and finding people that want to spend money. That's exactly what this solo ad is that Jeff can run for you. It's exactly what this traffic is. It's people that have their credit card out and they're ready to take action and buy. Okay, so the quality of traffic is awesome. Like I said, I got 5 front end sales off of it, made my money back plus some. I was extremely, plus I winded up, the capture page winded up converting at like 44%. I was so happy, man. Like, I was so happy. It was a really good ad. And the thing is, what was so cool about it is all I did was, here, Jeff, I'm going to send you the money, PayPal. You know what I'm saying? And everything else was taken care of. I didn't have to do no copywriting. I didn't have to, you know, try to, you know, do anything to make it happen other than pay Jeff to send me traffic to a page that I had, right? because I like doing my own type of testing. Now, if you're someone that, maybe you're new and you don't know how to, you don't really know, well, I don't know if my cage is going to convert or not. That's cool. Jeff will check it out for you. He'll look at it and we'll see if it's going to convert. We'll tell you what you need to do, and we got options to where you can even he'll make your own capture pages for you, like you said. So our biggest interest is for your success. Okay, so just understand that. But yeah, man, the traffic was awesome, dude. Like, I was so pleased with that, dude. I can't wait for it to run again. Like, I'm excited.
Yeah, buddy, man. I mean, and it's just results after results like that, and it's people who see the importance of investing in their business to get on the right track, right? Because, like I said, you need those leads first, and that's what solo ads are meant to do, is help you get people on your email list that you can put into your funnel, right? So first you have to have that capture page, then you have to have a sales funnel, right? And that's what I was talking about. Johnny can set up for you, is that sales funnel, and he can set you up a very high converting sales funnel that is going to absolutely get you results on the back end, right? So then when you run your solo ad traffic to your capture page, collect those leads, you put them into your funnel, and you kind of break it down for people and show them how simple that this really is, right? It's kind of like, it's kind of like taking people by the hand and just kind of walking them through and giving them enough valuable information to make them make an informed decision, right? To let them see that this is the solution to their problem. So get with Johnny on Facebook, get with me on Facebook. Let's put some things together and help you get on the road to success. So
I did want to say one more thing. I know we're getting ready to run on 2 hours, and I've actually got to go here in just a minute myself. But I did want to say one more thing. You guys have probably realized by now, one, we know what we're talking about. We know what we're doing, right? You are obviously someone that's serious about your business because you took the time to be here. Okay, take action on this stuff. All right, whether you use my services, whether you use Jeff's services, whatever, regardless, take action on it. You've got a ton of value that you've gotten tonight, and you'd be silly not to implicate it into your business. Okay, that's just the reality of it. The people that we want to work with personally, the people that we want to do the one-on-one coaching with, the people that are going to take action, are serious people. Right? It's people that understand, like Jeff said, that investing in your business is a necessity if you want to reach the level of income that all the top leaders are reaching. If you want to be a 5-figure and a 6-figure a month earner, you're going to have to invest into your business. And that's the people that we want to work with, because we understand the importance of investing in our business. Sandy understands the importance of investing in her business. Jeff understands it. We want to work with the same type of people. So if you're going to reach out to us on Facebook, just be serious, right? Don't waste our time, because we ain't got the time to waste. We're busy helping people that are serious. So just be serious about your business. Be ready to take action, and be ready to take your business to the next level, because that's exactly, when we get done with you, that's what's going to happen for you. That's the reality of it. So, Jeff, it has been a pleasure, dude. I've got to bounce off. I've got an errand that I've got to run at 11. I didn't realize we were going to run 2 hours on this hangout. But
no, man, you're good. You're good, man. So yeah, thank you so much, man, for providing that value right there, and for showing people how to create their own custom capture pages. And I know that there's somebody out there right now who's working on their capture page just off the information that we gave them tonight. So thank you for your time, man, and coming on here. I really appreciate you, man. And Sandy, I hope that you learned a lot about how to create your own capture pages, and you'll be able to do it.
Can I get a thumbs up if we helped you, Sandy?
Yes.
All right, cool.
So much.
All right, cool.
Awesome. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're out until next week. We will catch you next week. Same time, same place, and next week you're definitely going to want to be here, because I have my mentors coming on, which I said is Dave and Pam from New Zealand. Man, they are going to give you such extreme value that you're not going to know what to do with yourself. You're just going to be, you're not going to know what to think about what they're going to be telling you, right? So you definitely want to be here. If you're on my email list, pay attention, because I'm going to be sending you emails telling you, about the hangout next week, and you're not going to want to miss out, right? Because it's going to be more lead generation stuff. It's going to be more capture page stuff. It's going to be more sales funnel stuff. you're going to start getting the big picture, right? So we wanted to teach you how to create your capture page this week, and we're going to get into some more of that stuff next week, but it's going to be so awesome, and you don't want to miss out. So pay attention to my emails, Sandy's emails, and anybody else who sent you here. They all, you know, we're all a huge community, so anybody who sent you here, they sent you here because they know that this is the type of training that you need to be successful online. So definitely pay attention to that training. And like I said, hit me up on Facebook, hit Johnny up on Facebook. Let's get you started down a successful path so that you can be on your road to making money, right? Sandy, it was an absolute pleasure having you on. I really appreciate your time and coming to take action in your business and learn how to take that next step forward to being successful, right? So I know that once you you master this capture page stuff, you're going to be able to teach that stuff to your team, and they're going to be able to keep teaching it to other people. So that's what it's about, is empowering you to empower other people. So just keep that in mind, and like I said, hit that button below that says Get Access Now. And if you're somebody who's serious and wants to make an investment in your business, hit that orange button that says Get Quality Traffic. Let's get you a solo ad set up so you can see some immediate success in your business. But Sandy, is there anything you want to add before we take off?
No, just a big thank you for everything. It's
No
great.
problem at all. No problem. So I will see you guys next week. And Sandy, I will catch you a little bit later on, and maybe and let's set up our next coaching call so that we'll be able to sit down and start setting you up a sales funnel. And I'm very excited for what's to come for you, because you took action and you're in with us. So we're definitely excited about it. But to the rest of you guys, I'll see you next week, and hopefully talk to some of you on Facebook. So peace out.